No, you can have mine. Take mine.
No, Marty. My water just broke.
What? No! Water broke!
Well, that is Courtney going into labor at a Toni Braxton concert in tonight's 6th season finale of The Neighborhood. It is entitled Welcome to the World, based on Marty's own viral real-life experience when his girlfriend went into labor during Beyonce's concert last year. He talks more about his experience with CBS News Boston's Joe Weil, and we also hear from Tatiana Arnold, who plays his mom in the show.
All right, Marcel, I want to start with you because tonight's season finale, I know, is inspired by your own life experiences. Can you tell us what it was like to act out this season finale and what we can expect tonight?
I think living it and acting it are very different things. Mm-hmm. I think living it, you don't know what's happening. You're just trying to catch up. Everything is happening so fast. I think getting a chance to act it and tell the story on The Neighborhood, obviously through the lens of comedy, is much more enjoyable. It's one of those where you get to you get perspective and you're just like, oh, that really is like a really lovely, really beautiful thing to have happen, instead of feeling like the world is on fire and you don't know how to put it out or where to start. I think the audience is in for obviously a lot of laughs. The situation just lends itself to comedy. And then when you put it in the hands of such talented, masterful comedians, you get magic. So I enjoyed retelling my real life story with my cast and people that I love and respect.
So I know in real life it was Beyonce, but for this season finale, it's Toni Braxton. She's going to be a part of this episode. Both you guys, tell me what it was like to work with her for this episode.
Oh, Toni is wonderful. I mean, I knew her sisters. I met her sisters, and then I met her a very long time ago. And then to see her again, she's just so gracious and beautiful and in shape. I was looking at her body like, okay, Toni,
man. Man.
Yeah, I had to stop the guys from looking at her, but
man,
she really,
you gotta understand. You have to understand. Toni Braxton has been fine since I had the concept to understand what buzz. So to have her on the show was a big deal for me.
Hey, snap out of it. You're a dad now. You're a dad now. Snap out of it. But it was fun. And Toni and Cedric are in Vegas now doing their review, Love and Laughter tour. So we're excited.
And you're going to have another season premiere of The Neighborhood coming up in the fall. What do you guys think is the secret behind the success of this show?
Go ahead.
I think Tashina says it all the time. Like, we get to tell a story that everybody can enjoy. I think that's the most important part. Like, anybody, across generations, the whole family can really sit down and enjoy the show. And you don't get that many of those these days. And I think like the other thing is we connect with our audience so well. Like moments like this where like a real life event inspires a storyline that I think people are invested in, people connect to. And I think that's what this show has endeavored to do since the beginning, is just to really connect people and bridge those gaps between different generations, different cultures, different perspectives. And I think that's something that people connect with and empathize with. And it's really something that's needed in today's time with everything going on in the world. Like, we really need more opportunities to talk about people connecting through their differences and like figuring out ways to like be a community. And I think that's something that is a really special gift that our show offers to our audience.
And the show is obviously going to be evolving. You know, Tashina, your character, Tina, going to be a grandmother. And of course, Marcel, you're a character. Marty is going to be a father in this upcoming season. So how do you guys see the show evolving with obviously some big life events for your characters?
Well, you know, we as a side note, we literally go in every season and we talk to the writers and we tell the writers, okay, this is where I see my character going. This is what I see happening in my character. But this year, I don't really, now that I'm a grandma, I'm kind of open to anything because, you know, I expected to be a mother, but a grandma, this is new for me for me, Tashina, because my she's 20 years old, so I'm not in grandma status yet. But you know, just to play a grandma, that's going to be fun. And of course, with such a wonderful cast, like we look forward to anything that's open to people being able to relate to it. And a lot of people do relate to this show. So we do hear other people's stories and try to, you know, convey that on our show. So it's relatable.
And before we let you go, Tashina, I have to ask you, have you given Marcel parenting advice now that you are a grandmother? And then in the show, what kind of parenting advice can we expect too?
Okay, I'll answer the first part. I'll let him answer the last part. I drive him nuts. Let's just say I drive him nuts. I do. I'm like, where's the baby? Don't let people touch her hands. Don't let you end like I'm nuts with it. But go ahead, Marcel.
No, I mean that's really what it is. Like Tashina is definitely, she is a mom on set for real. She's like a momager. Like she's always telling everybody what to do. So I expect that we will fall into our roles naturally. I feel like Marty will need a lot of guidance in parenthood, and I think Tina will enjoy offering up that advice, whether it is asked for or unsolicited.
All right, well, we can't wait to see the episode tonight. Again, it's going to be jam-packed. Toni Braxton, a part of it as well. Tashina Arnold, Marcel Spears of The Neighborhood. Thanks so much for joining me.